Hello viewers, now we are going to see the demo of NSPOS Elite hardware. NSPOS Elite is a tower model which is a standing model. It primarily consists of two screens. One is for billing and the other is the customer display. The primary screen is a touch based screen whose size is 15.5 inch and the touch quality is an highly impact resistant industrial grade touch. Even the quality of touch, it can take multi-directional inputs, so it is a capacitive touch. The secondary display is just a display screen which doesn't consist of touch, that is used to display the customer information and run ads. Here we can see the cash drawer, 3-inch thermal printer and a barcode scanner. Here we can see there are two USB ports connected, one is the thermal printer and the other one is barcode scanner. At the bottom of the device, here we can see the power button. When I long press the power button, then the device gets started. When you look at the screens, these screens are ergonomically designed. We can adjust the screens as per our sitting posture or standing posture and ensure that we get a proper visibility. In the same way, we can even adjust the secondary display as well. Coming to the specification of NSPOS Elite, it consists of two screens, the user screen which is 15.5 inch, the display screen which is 12 inch and 2 GB RAM, 8 GB flash and quad core processor. Apart from this, we even have 6 USB ports, out of which one is an micro USB port and rest 5 are the conventional USB ports. These USB ports are used to connect the barcode scanner, thermal printer, barcode printer, weighing balance or some other external connectivities like mouse and keyboard. We even have RJ45 port and two serial ports to connect the weighing balance through RS232. When we see on the right side of the device, there is a cap. If we open the cap, we can see all the external connectivity ports. Now here we can see our DC port where power cord is connected. Above this we have a audio and video jack, and above these jacks we have three external USB ports which is used for pen drive insertion or some other external connectivities like scanner, printer, keyboard, mouse. Even we can connect it to a barcode printer where we can generate barcode labels, and next to it we can see an RJ45 jack where we can connect the device to LAN system and we can run the device through LAN internet connectivity. Above it we have two serial ports where we can connect RS232 cord to the weighing balance and use the weighing balance. Above it we even have RJ11 port which is not used in the system for now, where RJ11 can be connected to printer as well. And next to it we even have a micro SD slot where we can insert micro SD card which is like 128 GB where external memory can be stored. And coming to the secondary display, here we are seeing the secondary display of NSPOS Elite. This is not in touch, it's just in display where we can run ads, and customer name comes with the welcome note, and while billing we even get the billing information like total amount, discount, payable amount, etc. Apart from welcome note and the billing information, here we can see the ads running at the bottom. These are the sliding images. So if there are any promos or discounts running in the store or any new product introduction, insert the images in the pen drive and get the ads run on the secondary display. Now we'll see the scanner connectivity. Now I have connected the scanner to the hardware. So in billing, apart from typing the product name and searching for the product, we can use the scanner for searching the product. So that is one of the easiest way of doing. I have picked the product, scan the barcode. So now the product is added to the billing screen. Click on the bill, enter the cash amount and complete with print. Now the print comes out. Now let's see the external thermal printer connectivity. It's a 3-inch thermal printer where ink is not needed. I just press the button, put the roll inside the printer and close the cap of the printer and get started. Just by clicking on the feed button, we can check whether it is properly fixed or not. When you check the cord connectivities, we have the power cord connectivity here. Next to it we have an USB connectivity which is connected to the device, and the third one is the RJ11 cord which is connected to the cache box. So when the print comes out, the cache box opens. Now let's click on complete with print on the billing screen and the print comes out. Now let's see the weighing balance connectivity, where weighing balance is connected to device through RS232 cord. and now I'm checking the billing, how it works. I opened the billing screen and added sugar as a product to the system. Here we can see MRP and selling price as 40 rupees. Now when I click on it and see the detailed information, here we can see MRP and selling price 40 and 1 kg 40 rupees as a default price. Now when I put a sample weight on the weighing balance, now here we can see the weight as 273 grams, where the price has been changed to 10 rupees 92 paisa. So this has been auto calculated. Save this SKU. Now here we can see this SKU value as 10 rupees 92 paisa. Let's see how this weighing balance is connected. One is the power cord and the second connectivity is the RS232 cord, which is connected to the device. Through this only we get the input of weight. Let's see the barcode printer connectivity. The barcode printer is connected with two cords again. One is the power cord and the second one is the USB cord, which is connected to the system. So once we connect this, we need to go to settings, barcode printer settings, and here we need to select the PNR file on the right side, and later on the left side we need to select the printer company name like TSE, TVS or Zebra. Below it we have printer content. So whatever the content we are expecting to be on the barcode print, we need to select that information here. And the first one is the expiry date. We need to select on which format you want the expiry date. Is that like month year format or day month year format? We need to select that specific thing here. And next to it we have an call center number or the landline number. Below it we need to enter our email address or the store name. Next to it we need to enter the FSSAI license number and save the information. Accordingly the bill print will come out with this particular content. On the right hand side we have print configuration, that is nothing but PNR. The first one is 3.8 cm width and 2.5 cm height, and the second one is 5 cm width and 4 cm height. We need to select the print label size. Accordingly the print will come. Even the content on the print varies according to the PNR we choose. If we choose the first PNR, then our call center number and FSSAI code will not come. So once we select all this information and save and click on sample print, so you'll get a single label sample just to confirm whether everything is right and get started. Now if you want to take the print of any particular SKU, go to inventory, select the particular SKU. Now here we can see the example of knife peeler, which is like 94 rupees and 60 quantity. Click on the SKU. Here we can see the PLU. Select one PLU. Here already the barcode is entered. If you not, enter the barcode and enter the expiry if needed. The expiry, let's keep it as April. And now click on print. So now this will ask for the number of quantities, I mean to say the print quantities. Click on the plus button and enter the quantities and click on the print. This is how the print has been generated. Now let's see the barcode printer. This barcode printer consists of an error light, stop light and a power light. If you want, you can feed the printer, you can stop the print or you can cancel the print. Now if we open the printer, here we can see the ribbon. The ribbon will move in this particular direction and the print will come out in the opposite direction. Here the roll is already fixed, which is like 3.8 into 2.5 centimeter roll, where there are two labels which are parallel. And if you want to open the rib, we need to press on this button and the ribbon will open. And later we need to fix the roll beneath it and close it. There is a click sound which comes out. Now close the cap of the printer, press on the feed button and check whether the roll is properly coming out and get started. Now let's see the demo of NS POS Pro. This is a tabletop model which is primarily used in mom and pop stores. This POS Pro consists of a 12-inch billing screen, which is an user facing screen, and the touch quality is an highly impact resistant industrial grade touch, and it also has an capacitive touch which will take multi-directional inputs. Apart from the user screen, we even have a customer display screen. It is a 5-inch digital display which can be adjusted. This is helpful for the customer to view the billing information in the screen. Once you enter the customer number in the billing screen, then we can get a welcome note on the customer display. On the right hand side, we have a 3-inch thermal printer which is integrated with the device. To open the printer cap, we need to press on the button on the left side and the printer cap opens, where we will insert the 3-inch thermal roll and align it with the roller and close the cap. By pressing on the feed button, we can even feed the printer roll. Even we have an error alarm, and anything related to printer is seen on the right side. Primarily, device consists of two buttons. One button to power on the tablet and the second button is to power on the printer. Coming to the specifications of the device, this device consists of 12-inch primary billing screen and 5-inch secondary customer display screen, 2 GB RAM, 8 GB flash, quad-core processor, and apart from this we have 6 external USB ports. These USB ports are used for external connectivities, and we even have RJ45, RJ11 and one serial port to connect RX232. On the back side of the device we have all these connectivity ports. Here we can see the DC connectivity. Next to it we have a micro USB port where you can insert SD card. Next to it we have a serial port to connect RS232, and we have 4 USB port to connect all the external connectivities. We have a micro USB port and even an audio jack here. RS232 is used to connect the weighing balance, and the USB ports are used to connect the external connectivities like mouse, keyboard, printer, scanner, barcode printer, and RJ45 is used to connect the internet LAN. We have RJ11 cord at the bottom, and we have an adapter which is fixed within the device. When you turn the device to the right side, we have two USB ports. One is labeled, which is used to connect the scanner or the mouse. We have a printer switch above it. Once all these things are connected, I need to click on the bill and the print comes out.